grade 10s, you have been really lucky this week to be covering such an easy section, and the easy maths continues, especially when it comes to exchange rates. First things first, 4 people travel to London and have supper at a restaurant. The cost of the meal per person is £32. Calculate the cost of the meal in South African rand, and the current exchange rate as of today is £1 costs us 23 rand 46 cents. That is exorbitant. It is extremely depressing to know that our rand is really weak at the moment, obviously due to the global crisis. I hope you haven't got any plans on heading to Europe sometime soon. But anyway, let's dive straight into this problem. This is work that you have done both in grade 8 and 9, so I'm not giving much background information. I'm just presenting the example straight away. Thanks to Mrs. Townsend, we have a very straightforward method to exchange rates and any kind of ratio questions, and that's the divide down times up method. Just remember that you need to first write down what you are looking for. That needs to be the top part of what you write down. So that is what you are looking for. Then remember, D is for divide and D is for down. So in the next part, we need to write down the information we have been given. We've been given the exchange rate of £1 equals 23 rand and 46 cents. And now we can apply our D is divide down. So to get from 32 rand to 1, we've got to use those two numbers with a lovely divide in the middle. Then we take that answer and we multiply it by 23 rand 46 cents in order to get back up to the top. So we divide down times up, and we get 32 divided by 1 times by 23 rand 46 gives us 750 rand 72 cents. That is the sad truth, that if you spend a mere $32, which is really easy to do, you're almost spending 1,000 rand. How depressing. Next example. Gareth travels to India for a holiday. Oh, excuse the fact that India doesn't have a capital I there. He decides to take 12,000 rand spending money. How many rupees will this equate to, considering the exchange rate below? So today, the rand, 1 rupee costs 0.25 rand. So if you are quite logical, you'll see that we spend less than a rand to get 1 rupee. So the rand is currently stronger than the rupee. Anyway, let's use our handy tool of divide down times up and write down the information that we want. All right, so if we are spending 12,000 rand, how many rupees will this be? That's why I've got the question marks by rupees. Let's write down the information we've been given. So that's 0.25 rands equals 1 rupee. Also, please note, in the previous question as well, I kept the the currencies under their respective currencies. So here, rands lie underneath rands and rupees lie below rupees. Keep your columns of writing according to the currencies in order for this to work. Then we divide down 12,000 rand divided by 0.25. We take that answer and we multiply it by 1. And we get 12,000 divided by 0.25 times by 1 is 48,000 rupees. Since the rand is stronger than the rupees, 12,000 rand will give you many rupees, 48,000 of them. Example 3. Kamo plans a trip to Moscow. Her budget for accommodation is 600 rand per night. How many Russian rubles will she be able to spend to keep within her budget? If the given exchange rate is 1 rand, gives you 3,95 rubles. I hope I'm pronouncing rubles correctly. I'm not too sure. I apologize in advance if this is wrong. Anyway, if we get almost 4 rubles for 1 rand, it also means that the rand is stronger than the ruble. Anyway, even if you can't conceptualize that or you don't grasp that concept, then you just use this plug-in method and you will get your answers right. Let's write down what we are looking for. It says, how many Russian rubles? So we're saying we have 600 rand. How many rubles is this? That's what we are looking for. Let's write down what we have been given, the exchange rate. 1 rand is 3,95 rubles. That's our given information. And once again, to get back to go from 600 rand to how many rubles, we divide down and multiply up. Voila, we get 2,370 rubles. Beautiful. Now, Kamo returns to South Africa with 12,500 rubles. She exchanges this foreign currency back to rand. How many rands will she get for her rubles if the exchange rate is still 1 rand is 3,95 rubles? Let's have a look. We are looking for how many rands. See how now my rubles are on the left, my rands are on the right. So when I write down my given information, I keep my rubles on the left, my rands on the right. We divide down, multiply up. 12,500 divided by 3,95 times by 1 gives us 3,164 rand 56 cents. Not so bad.